would say more like pressured.
Did you call the police? Did you call a friend?
No,
Did you go to the hospital? Were you forcibly attacked?
I was not forcibly attacked, no.
She spent the night, Your Honor.
You spent the night?
On the floor and he was on the couch. I was on the floor and he was on the couch.
You know what? I just told Jason that when a woman says no, it means no. He clearly understands the consequences. Now I'm going to turn to you and I'm going to say this. If a woman gives a sworn statement to the court, he refused to take no for an answer, he shifted my underwear and did what he wanted, then it sounds to me like you're making a claim of rape. And if you make a claim of rape when it's not rape, then you are offering a false instrument for filing or presenting an untrue statement to the court.
Right. He was more or less pressuring me.
Okay. What happens? Do you see each other again?
Yeah, we continue to see each other. He,
Crystal Wojciechowski is suing Jason Ciordia, her ex-boyfriend, for a cell phone bill, a car loan, and harassment. He is countersuing his former friend for harassment and slander. I've read the papers here, and the two of you have very different versions of your relationship, other than the fact that you met on MySpace. Were you boyfriend-girlfriend?
as I explained it to several...
No, there's a yes or no. Were you boyfriend-girlfriend?
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, I guess not?
No.
Were you boyfriend-girlfriend?
No.
Were you boyfriend-girlfriend?
No.
You say that 2 weeks after meeting on MySpace, you met in person. Is that correct?
A week, yes.
What happens when you meet in person?
We just hung out at his apartment, me, him, and his roommate. You know, we watched a little bit of video games, them two playing video games. Later that night, he had tried to get in my pants. And I told him clearly no several times. After that, he took it upon himself to slide my panties to the side and have his way with me.
Slide your panties to the side and have his way with you?
Yes.
You said no?
Well, I did say no.
Okay. Jason, when a woman says no, what does that mean?
It means no.
And what are the consequences if a woman says no and you continue?
That's a rape charge.
That's right. When you said no, you said then he slid your panties to the side and had his way with you. So you're saying you weren't agreeing at that point?
I was not agreeing at that point.
Okay. Women are not required to do anything more today than say no. There was a time when they had to forcibly resist or have earnest resistance.
Your Honor, that's incorrect.
What? Forcibly resist?
No. Her just saying no altogether. I asked her, and one thing led to another, and yes, we did have sex on the first night we met.
Worst night of my life.
The worst night of your life?
The worst minute of my life.
The worst minute of your life. Boy, that's a shot. All right, so if you said no and you meant it and he forced himself on you?
I would say more like pressured.
Did you call the police? Did you call a friend?
No,
Did you go to the hospital? Were you forcibly attacked?
I was not forcibly attacked, no.
She spent the night, Your Honor.
You spent the night?
On the floor and he was on the couch. I was on the floor and he was on the couch.
You know what? I just told Jason that when a woman says no, it means no. He clearly understands the consequences. Now I'm going to turn to you and I'm going to say this. If a woman gives a sworn statement to the court, he refused to take no for an answer, he shifted my underwear and did what he wanted, then it sounds to me like you're making a claim of rape. And if you make a claim of rape when it's not rape, then you are offering a false instrument for filing or presenting an untrue statement to the court.
Right. He was more or less pressuring me.
Okay. What happens? Do you see each other again?
Yeah, we continue to see each other. He had claimed he had Hodgkin's lymphoma, made me feel extremely sorry for him, pitied me into you know, getting several things from, including a title loan, a cell phone that he defaulted on both of those.
Wow, this guy pressures you to have sex, and then all of a sudden you spend the night, you get a loan for him, you help him out.
I felt terribly sorry for him, terribly sorry.
I'm looking at him. I don't feel bad for him at all.
I really don't anymore. I really don't feel sorry for him anymore.
How long were the two of you a number? Or what do you call it?
Well, she was a good friend of mine.
How long did you have this relationship that you say is now boyfriend, girlfriend?
4 or 5 months, something like that, 4 months.
Wow. Wow.
And what it was, Your Honor, is I'm a cancer survivor. So she could say that I make false claims about it. That's fine on her behalf. If she wants to sit here and sully my name, I'm not worried about that. She's trying to sit here and tell me that I forced her to do all this stuff. I never forced her to do anything.
Well, clearly by her actions afterwards, and I have to tell you, the one thing that you don't do is trash a man's reputation and accuse him of forcible rape. You know why? Because there are women who do this, and it's not right, and we punish that kind of thing.
Right.
His reputation is all he has. Don't ever come into a courtroom and make a complaint that he had his way with me, slipped my underwear to one side, and then tell me you spent the night and went back for more.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Don't thank me. I'm not done with you yet. Okay. What are you suing him for?
I am suing him for the title loan, the unpaid title loan. I am suing him for the phone bill, the unpaid phone bill, and also for harassment. He's left countless numbers of voicemails. He's called 21 times within 5 minutes when I was trying to work.
You got the voicemail?
Yes, I do.
All right, let's hear it.
Hey, I was just calling to try to let you know that if you wanted your brother's hat back, you can kiss my ass. So, as far as you saying whatever you want to say, go for it. I don't give a f***. You know what? Say what you want. Because you're only hurting yourself here. I don't really give a f***. You can play your little kiddie games. I was just trying to let you know that you can come get your brother's hat back. But now, since you want to be a f*** about it, I don't give a f*** about that. I'll wipe my ass as soon as I get home.
And in that message, Keith.
The message speaks for itself. What do you have to say for yourself?
There is no excuse for that. You know, I flew off the handle, and I agree that...
Why did you fly off the handle?
Because at that moment, she said she was trying to work, but she wasn't working. She was sitting there texting my boss. So I figured I'd try to call her. She kept answering the phone and hanging up. Answering the phone like, get a life, hang up.
All right. Now, why'd you get him a phone?
Like I said, I felt horribly sorry for him. He was saying how he needed to get in touch with his baby mama, his doctors. You know, it was playing the whole cancer card on me every time. Even after the phone, he tried to get a crotch racket out of me, saying that he wanted...
Get a what?
A motorcycle, a crotch racket. Stating that he wanted to live his life and he wanted to do all these things before he passed away. At the time, his roommate was getting a crotch racket.
I don't want to discuss that anymore.
I'm sorry.
I really don't. What are you doing with the cell phone from this woman? Why are you even getting a cell phone?
I just had her put it in her name. I paid the first month's bill, and then after that, I don't know, I didn't pay. So.
Why? Give her the phone back.
The phone's mine. The phone line was in her name. That's the only thing that was in her name.
All right, give me the loan. You took out a car loan?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, she's suing you for the car loan, yes?
Yeah, correct.
Why are you taking money from women? All right, took out a car loan, $725.
No, the 725 is like all the interest, fees, and everything put together. If things would be paid up,
when you want to borrow money.
Bill isn't even due yet, Your Honor.
Why are you saying it's premature, this lawsuit? When is it due?
It is due actually in 2 days, and I have not seen one dime. I have not seen one dime.
I'm saying, Your Honor, you see what I mean?
I have not seen one dime.
She didn't even give me a chance.
All right, you were countersuing her for harassment and slander. What slander did she post?
She turned around, and next thing you know, she flipped out. She's talking crap about me to my friends, my boss. She's posting it on Facebook. I mean,
what did she post on
back.
Facebook?
She's like, "I'll be there when your heart stops beating. I'll be there when your last breath." I mean, she just decided to drag my kid's mom in this and just trash talked me the whole time.
Give me the Facebook messages.
And these are directly from my kid's mom's account.
And you text his baby's mama.
I messaged her, yes.
Why?
Because initially I had gone on his MySpace. I could not get a hold of him. He blocked me from his Facebook. I was trying to find an article of clothing, so the only way I could get a hold of him was MySpace. And his baby's mom...
I'm afraid to ask, what is the article of clothing?
Just a bra.
A bra?
A bra.
She posted it on my MySpace wall. She couldn't message it to me. She posted it on my wall for everybody to see. How does that look when some girl's posting on your MySpace wall, "Oh, I left my bra over at your house"? The same weekend that my daughter's over, we have an agreement between me and my kid's mom to where we're not allowed to bring my daughter around other people. So when she posted that on my MySpace wall, it made it look like my daughter was around a bunch of these chicks.
Did that affect your visitation with your daughter?
It does. I don't have her for overnights anymore.
How do you feel about that he doesn't have her for overnights because you had to post on his wall, "Where's my bra"?
It wasn't legally, but you know, if it's legally like that, then yeah, I feel horrible.
What's legally? What do you mean it wasn't legally?
Legally, it's just her mom, his baby mama
She has
is not
custody over him.
Is not.
Her.
Don't talk legally if you don't know what you're talking about. Why would you text his baby's mother, or Facebook the mother?
It was for the simple fact that in return she came back and attacked me.
No, but you started it. You just said it. Why did you Facebook his baby's mother?
No, this was from the MySpace. She had then left a comment after me stating, "Oh, you know, he's just using you," you know, and then said a bunch of things that he called me.
You're gaming me, and I'm not playing. Okay?
No, ma'am, I'm trying to explain to you what...
No, you Facebooked her.
I thought she should have been informed, you know.
Informed of what? That you're sleeping with her, her ex?
He would constantly hide me, and I felt that wasn't right. That they should have known that each other was, you know, kind of in a relationship, because it seemed...
But they do know that they're in a relationship. I don't need to ask him, but what they've agreed to, which I think is wonderful in this day and age, is, look, baby mama, I will not bring a woman when I have our little girl for visitation and overnights, and baby's daddy, I will not bring a man when my baby's here. I think that's admirable. I think it's about time people started doing that. And who the hell are you to get in the middle of it and inject yourself into that? Where do you get off contacting his baby's mother and messing up his visitation?
He had already put me in the middle, Your Honor, by...
You weren't in the middle. You just said he was hiding you, all right? Now, what's interesting about this is that the text messages are primarily 8:15. Did you work on Sundays?
I work on weekends, yes.
Okay, so, all right, 8:15 is a Sunday. Now, what I've got... On a day that you're working, and I just got tired of counting, there's over 100 instant messages from you to him and back and forth.
I work every other weekend, Your Honor.
Oh, so this Sunday you weren't working.
No, Your Honor, I had just started, and I can pull up
Here's
records.
the thing. What's going on here is that, the way I see it, is that you want to be done with her.
Correct.
Her relationship and her Facebook jeopardized your visitation with your daughter.
Correct.
All right? And you don't want to let it go. You say that you're the one who's being hidden. You're being hidden for a reason, by the way. And you're the one who keeps trying to contact him. And he did call you, and that voicemail is outrageous. But you know what? What I'm seeing here is, based upon all of these instant messages, you're like, I want to be with you. It's not fair. I just hate being in limbo. You ain't in limbo, honey. He doesn't want you.
Well, yeah,
all right?
at this point.
Oh, stop clapping. The issue for the court is whether or not the plaintiff is entitled to money for a cell phone bill and a car loan and harassment, and whether or not the defendant is entitled to money for harassment and slander. Let me get rid of the harassment right away. Harassment is a criminal cause of action. You have to call the police, you have to get them involved, you have to document if it's harassment. So harassment on both sides goes. Now, you are suing her for slander. The slander is, it's not so much about slander, it's about the fact that she is contacting your baby's mama, she put you in jeopardy with visitation, you don't have your daughter for overnights anymore because she posted, did I leave my bra at your place? She did it for a reason. She put it on the wall. She didn't IM you. I mean, we all know what's going on here. She's trying to stake her claim. All right? That ain't slander. And that's not something you can sue for. Are you mad? Yes. Should you be mad? Yes. You got to be very careful who you sleep with. All right? Because they can get you in trouble.
Thank you.
Now, the cell phone bill, you agree you owe it? $405? No question about it?
Sure.
All right. The car loan, you're absolutely right. It's premature. It's not due for 2 days. My verdict is for the plaintiff for $405, and leave him alone. So ordered.
Thank you.